Well, good morning and welcome to my kitchen. It is super early in the morning and I had a really great night. Went to bed early, slept really well, and decided to switch around my morning in that rather than doing my light therapy when I'm at the computer with coffee, I usually do my light box for about a half hour before I work out. So today, since it is the beginning of my 3-day potato focus, where I am eating cleaner, I am investing more in my health, giving myself a little break from caffeine. If you don't know who I am, if this is your first time here, my name is Tiffany Anderson. I am the founder of Anderson Therapeutics. I'm a health educator, a wellness coach. I am an alternative healthcare provider, and I am giving myself a head start on my 2026 goals. The longer video that I put out yesterday talked about my challenge, and yes, I have curlers in my hair. I'm getting ready for work. And I talked about the reasons of why I'm doing this, how I got here, how I am better managing chronic conditions, and that, my friends, is something that you do each and every moment, each and every day. So that is the deal when we have chronic conditions and as we are wanting to age well, and especially for those of you out there who are like myself and aging solo, that the more we can do to invest in our health and take really good care of ourselves, that the better we'll feel, the more money we'll save, and the less time we'll have to spend in the doctor's office. Since we've got those checkups anyway, let's make them the gold star moments of when the doctor says, "Oh, you're doing great." That's what we want to hear. No more medications, no more adding things to our plate. When you get to be a mature adult and you're already managing a lot of things, life, work, family, friends, maybe you have a significant other, we already have a lot on our plate. So I say that's more reason to invest in your health, because it does save you money. It is giving you a stronger foundation so that you feel better, and that especially this time of year, it's December 1st, 2025, and we are in full swing of cold flu cootie season. And I work in public health, so in Salt Lake, Utah, where I live, I get to see all of the surveillance reports of all the little outbreaks and what's going on in the world. And I'm getting ready really early today because I have a doctor's appointment this morning. It's not a fasting appointment, yay. Never like those because I enjoy my food. What you saw me flipping over here is I'm having some of my veggie loaded hash browns. And as I mentioned in the previous video, for the next 3 days, I am focusing on potato as the showcase of my meals because I follow the starch solution. And that means I eat a whole food, plant-based, oil-free diet. And for the next few days, I'm just giving myself a little challenge to eat a lot cleaner, lean out a little bit. I've weighed in this morning at 131.2 pounds. Yesterday I was 132, so just in the course of the night, I dropped a pound, so that's neato. And perhaps it was starting out with fitness, which, I mean, it wasn't a huge switch because I usually will wait about a half hour just kind of puttering and drinking coffee. This morning I showed in the other one, I had a ginger turmeric herbal tea, though I also had a cup of, this is called Ticino. And it is in tea bag form, though it's got chicory and all sorts of other herbs in here, and it kind of mimics. It's got that darker look of a coffee. Now I won't say it tastes like coffee, though it's similar to the ritual of coffee. So for any of you out there who are considering taking a break from caffeine, or maybe just wanting a caffeine substitute for later in the evening, Ticino is really yummy. They've got all sorts of flavors. This one's a French roast, and that's what I started my day with this morning. My first workout of the day was a half-hour cardio boxing routine with Fabulous 50s. That's on YouTube, and Shelley Fowler is in Australia. I've been following her videos since the shutdown of 2020, and I love her workouts. They are so good. She has something for anyone. Most of her things are geared towards ladies, though guys, you could do it too. And then I followed up with Amy's Vegan Yoga, her ab routine. And I do that mainly to protect my low back, because we all know that if your belly's here, your back's here. If one side's weaker than the other, then the other one has problems too. I have osteoporosis and osteoarthritis, and with artificial joints, that means keeping my back and my core strong, really good for my overall health. It's a really gentle, she does a reverse crunch, and I will put both of the videos at the tail end of this video so you can see what I did this morning. After that, I finished up on the mat with some putting my legs up in the air, so my head was here, my legs were here. Just did a stretch routine on the mat, put an ice pack on my face, and just felt glorious. So since I did all of that super early, it is 6:30 right now, and breakfast will be done soon, and I'll head off to get ready for my doctor's appointment and head off for the work day. I also started out with the lemon water this morning too. I will check back later in the day, let you know what I'm doing for lunch and the things that I have planned for dinner and other things that I'm doing for my wellness. One other sneaky thing I will add too is, if you don't know about EFT, it's Emotional Freedom Technique. It's a tapping routine, and Brad Yates is a guru master of all things tapping. I have also been following his work for many, many, many years. I have a number of his books. In fact, I won a signed copy of one of his books that's specific for children, but it's really good for your mental health and your emotional well-being. I'll put the link to his YouTube channel down in the description so you can check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, are you taking on a health challenge in December, and why not? If you're not, why wait till January? If you prefer resolutions in January, get a head start. Take on a little something right now to feel better. Take good care of yourself. Dine well, age well. Thanks for watching.